In the year 2025, the world had changed. Cities were now surrounded by floating islands, and strange creatures roamed the skies. Among the changes, a new movie released that captured everyone's hearts, Aura of Titans. It was a Hindi-dubbed Chinese kung fu superpower movie that promised action, adventure, and a touch of fantasy. The story begins in a divided city named Shintown. The city was ruled by a powerful tyrant named Lord John. He possessed an extraordinary power called the Aura of Titans. This aura gave him the strength of 100 warriors and the ability to control the elements. The people of Shintown lived in fear as Lord John's followers patrolled the streets, seeking any sign of rebellion. However, there was hope. A group of brave warriors called the Spirit Guardians emerged. They were led by a young woman named May. May was known for her incredible strength and agility. She could leap from one building to another with ease. May had trained in the ancient art of kung fu since she was a child. She believed that one day she could challenge Lord John and free the city. Alongside May were her loyal friends, Lee, a clever strategist, and Jean, a master of magic. Lee had a quick mind and could devise a plan in seconds. Jean, on the other hand, could summon the elements. He would create storms with a simple wave of his hand or make fire dance at his fingertips. Together, they formed a strong bond, united by their desire to save Shintown. One day, while practicing their skills in a hidden valley outside the city, they discovered a powerful artifact. It was an ancient stone tablet inscribed with mysterious symbols. As they touched the tablet, a sudden burst of energy surrounded them. They felt the power of the Titans flow through them, enhancing their abilities even further. Excited by their newfound strength, May, Lee, and Jean decided to use it to challenge Lord John. They devised a plan to infiltrate his stronghold, a massive fortress looming at the heart of Shintown. During the night, they stealthily approached the fortress, blending into the shadows. As they entered, they faced numerous obstacles. Guards patrolled the halls, and traps were set everywhere. Using their skills, they fought off the guards silently, moving closer to the throne room. They relied on Lee's strategy to navigate through the maze-like corridors while Jean created illusions to confuse the guards. May led the charge, her fists flying as she took down anyone who blocked their path. Finally, they reached the throne room, where Lord John sat upon his dark throne, surrounded by a sparkling aura. "You dare to challenge me?" he boomed, his voice echoing. May stepped forward, her heart pounding but her spirit strong. "Yes, we will end your reign of terror." Lord John smiled menacingly. "You think you can defeat me? I have the Aura of Titans." He stood up, and a wave of energy flowed out, knocking May, Lee, and Jean backward. They struggled to stand as the aura pressed against them. "We won't give up," May shouted, rising to her feet. Inspired by her courage, Lee and Jean joined her. Together, they focused on the tablet's power, channeling it into their attacks. May lunged at Lord John, moving faster than ever, her fists glowing with power. The battle raged on, a whirlwind of punches, energy blasts, and elemental magic. Jean summoned a storm, fierce winds swirling around the room. He threw lightning at Lord John, disrupting his focus. Lee flanked the tyrant, using stealth and strategy to evade attacks. In a moment of strength, May punched Lord John head-on, the force of her blow sending him staggering back. "This ends now," she declared. With a powerful kick, she unleashed the full power of the Aura of Titans. The energy blast hit Lord John, creating a bright explosion that lit up the room. As the dust settled, Lord John lay defeated. The aura faded away, and for the first time, the people of Shintown could dream of freedom. The trio stood together, breathing heavily but victorious. But their journey wasn't over. They noticed the artifact still glowed faintly. It whispered to them, revealing another secret. The world was filled with titans, ancient beings of immense power. Each one was connected to a different element, waiting for the worthy to awaken them. With a sense of duty, May, Lee, and Jean decided to travel beyond Shintown. They would seek out these titans and learn to harness their powers, not just for themselves but to protect the world from future threats. Their adventures were just beginning. As they exited the fortress, the sun shone down on them, bringing warmth and hope. The people of Shintown gathered below, cheering for their heroes. They realized that true power lies not just in strength but in friendship, courage, and the will to stand against darkness. As May looked up at the sky filled with floating islands, she smiled. Each island held secrets waiting to be discovered, and together, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead. The aura of the Titans had awakened not just their powers, but also their dreams. Months later, as they sailed toward the first floating island, they were filled with excitement and a little fear. The journey had changed them forever, but they were ready. They had the hearts of warriors and the strength of Titans. And so, the story continued as the Spirit Guardians ventured into a world filled with magic, mystery, and endless adventures. Each day brought new challenges, but they knew they could face anything together. The aura of the Titans would always guide them on their path, lighting the way to their destiny. In the year 2045, in a world where ancient kung fu met futuristic technology, a new era of martial arts was born. The film Aura of Titans tells the story of this era. Leeway, a young man living in the crowded city of Neo-Shanghai, was the main character of our story. Leeway was not just anyone. He had a secret power inside him, a sleeping power waiting to be awakened. He worked as a repairman fixing broken robots and machines. But deep down, he dreamed of more. May, a smart and mysterious scientist, worked in a hidden laboratory under the city. She was studying the ancient energy that flowed through the world, an energy known as the Aura of the Titans. May believed this energy could change the world, but it could also be very dangerous. Master Chen, a wise old kung fu master, lived in a quiet temple high in the mountains. He was the last of the ancient warriors who knew how to control the aura of the Titans. Master Chen had been waiting for someone who was worthy to learn the secrets of this power. The story begins when a powerful and evil organization, known as the Shadow Syndicate, starts to hunt for the aura of the Titans. Led by the ruthless General Zhao, they want to use the energy to control the world. General Zhao was a former kung fu master who had turned to the dark side, driven by a hunger for power. Leeway's normal life is turned upside down when he finds an old, broken amulet. As he touches it, a surge of energy flows through his body, awakening his hidden powers. He soon realizes he is connected to the aura of the Titans. This discovery puts him in the middle of a war between good and evil. May, who has been watching Leeway, reaches out to him. She tells him about his powers and the danger that is coming. Together, they set out on a dangerous journey to find Master Chen and learn how to control the aura of the Titans. Their journey takes them through neon-lit cities and forgotten temples. They face many challenges, including attacks from the Shadow Syndicate's robotic soldiers and skilled assassins. Leeway starts to learn how to use his powers, discovering he can move with incredible speed and strength. He can also create energy shields to protect himself. As they travel, May uses her scientific knowledge to help Leeway understand his powers. She builds him special devices that help him focus and control his energy. Their relationship grows stronger, and they start to care for each other. Meanwhile, General Zhao is getting closer to finding the source of the aura of the Titans. He sends his best warriors after Leeway and May, wanting to capture them and take their knowledge. Among these warriors is a mysterious woman named Viper, a deadly assassin with incredible fighting skills. Viper catches up to Leeway and May, leading to a thrilling fight. Leeway struggles to use his powers against Viper's skill and speed. Just when it seems like Viper will win, May uses a device to create a distraction, allowing them to escape. Finally, Leeway and May reach Master Chen's temple. The old master welcomes them and starts to train Leeway in the ancient ways of kung fu and the aura of the Titans. Leeway learns to meditate, control his energy, and fight with grace and power. Master Chen tells Leeway about the history of the aura of the Titans. He explains that it is a force that can bring balance to the world, but it can also destroy everything if it falls into the wrong hands. He warns Leeway about the dangers of using the power for personal gain. As Leeway trains, he starts to understand the true meaning of the aura of the Titans. He learns that it is not just about strength and power, but also about responsibility and compassion. He starts to see the world in a new way, understanding the importance of protecting the innocent. But their training is interrupted when General Zeo and the Shadow Syndicate attack the temple. A huge battle breaks out, with robotic soldiers and kung fu warriors clashing in the mountains. Master Qin faces General Zeo in a final showdown, while Leeway and Mei fight to protect the temple. Master Qin fights bravely, but General Zeo's dark power is too strong. Just when it seems like General Zeo will defeat Master Qin, Leeway steps in, using his newly learned skills and the power of the aura of the Titans. Leeway and General Zeo engage in an epic battle, their powers clashing in a display of light and energy. Leeway uses his speed, strength, and energy shields to defend himself, while General Zeo uses his dark energy to attack. During the fight, Leeway remembers Master Chen's words about compassion and responsibility. He realizes that he must not let his anger control him. He focuses his energy, finding a new level of control. With a final surge of power, Leeway defeats General Zeo, destroying his dark energy and freeing him from its control. The Shadow Syndicate is defeated, and the world is safe from their evil plans. In the end, Leeway becomes the new guardian of the aura of the Titans, protecting the world from future threats. He continues to work with Mei, using their combined knowledge and skills to create a better future. Aura of Titans ends with Leeway standing on a mountain, looking out at the world. He knows that his journey is just beginning, and he is ready to face whatever challenges may come. He is a symbol of hope in a world where ancient traditions and future technology come together.